You guys may have heard of Fortnite, but just in case you haven't, Fortnite is a crazy battle royale game where you fight 100 other players to survive to be the last one alive. But the best part of this game is buying skins to show off to other players. However, some of these skins can be pretty terrifying. And golly, do we have some cool entries this time? Join us as we count down the top 10 scariest Fortnite skins. Number 10, Inverse Skin. Starting off our list, the Inverted Skin is a result of Epic Games taking the default character's skin getting flayed and pasted it back onto the character's model after being flipped upside down. The result is a model dripping blood and screaming in agony as the dust and sand of Sandy Springs gets kicked up onto their exposed flesh. As if this couldn't get worse, Epic Games decided to make the character's screams audible to everyone in the game. So if this character is still playing, all anyone hears for the next 30 minutes is the cries of the character wishing that his misery could be ended. When no one meets his call for mercy, he must unalive himself at the edge of the map. Number 9, Skull Trooper. Skull Trooper is the result of horrific experiments designed to create a super soldier resistant to all forms of radiation, chemical weaponry, and pathogen. Throughout the process of the experimentation, his family was tortured and melted in front of him, and then put on his own face, so that he would have no allegiance outside of serving the United States military. However, this strategy backfired, as Skull Trooper's torture only encouraged him to destroy multiple large buildings in 2001. Following the events of 2001 and the Oklahoma City bombing, Skull Trooper moved to Iraq, where he dedicated his life to the creation of weapons of mass destruction to destroy his true enemy, the nation of Israel. There's no real canonical justification for his hatred of the Jewish people, but Epic Games has made it pretty clear that as a company, they don't think Israel is a legitimate state, and desires for their erasure from the face of the earth. Number 8. Demon Skin. The Demon Skin is the result of a powerful sorcerer who, in an attempt to gain even more power, performed an ancient ritual that calls forth a demon from the depths of hell. The demon was pleased with the sorcerer's offering and granted him great power, but in return, the demon demanded the sorcerer's soul. The demon then proceeded to possess the sorcerer's body, turning him into a hideous monster that terrified all who saw it. The Demon Skin is based off this story and features a monstrous figure engulfed in flames with blood dripping from its razor-sharp claws. So no matter what J-Station tells you, don't make a deal with a demon. You never know what you might get in return for fame, fortune, and immortality. Number 7, Rust Lord. Rust Lord is the result of an experiment to create super soldiers resistant to radiation, chemical warfare, and pathogens. But as we know from the Skull Trooper, whenever the United States tries to pull this off, it always goes wrong. One of the subjects was exposed to a virus designed specifically to eradicate rust monsters. The subject mutated into a horrifying creature that resembled one of the creatures and had similar traits such as immunity to most forms of damage and being able to corrode anything they touch with their corrosive saliva. As you can imagine, this was not looked up favorably by those within Fortnite's government, so he was quickly contained and locked away in an abandoned military space until his escape many years later. Most people will be familiar with this skin, as it is now known as SCP-173. Number 6. John Wick. John Wick is the result of a top-secret project commissioned by the United States government to create the ultimate assassin. I guess killing JFK and Martin Luther King just wasn't enough, so they had to have a man for every job. The project succeeded, and soon they had an unstoppable killing machine on their hands. So advanced that he could make what clearly is a murder look like somebody unaliving themselves in a jail cell after being arrested for various child trafficking crimes. Wick escaped to Fortnite, where he quickly rose through the ranks due to his expertise in assassination. His skills were so great that even after making multiple assassination attempts on higher-ranking members of Fortnite's government, no one was able to lay a finger on him. However, Epic Games decided it would be way more fun if John Wick existed in real life, and not just as an avatar in a game. So they hired Keanu Reeves, who then proceeded to learn how to play Fortnite for 3 hours, so that he could accurately portray John Wick within the game. Number 5. Beast Mode Skin. This skin causes all players in-game during Fortnite Season 5 Battle Royale Week 10 challenges to turn into horrifying werewolves when they take damage from any type of explosive weapon, meaning grenades, rocket launchers, and other forms of explosive weaponry. It is said that if you are playing against someone beast mode and manage to avoid getting taken down by these explosives, then your opponent will spontaneously combust due to dragon breath shots, leaving nothing behind but ashes. Although Epic Games hasn't confirmed this yet, there have been numerous reports from different people claiming that after they win a match against someone who is using the Beast Mode skin, their games just cut off and they were booted back to the main menu with a message saying, "A player you eliminated was using Beast Mode. Your winnings have been divided by 10. But no other player in the match received this message, and interestingly, some people are reporting that they've been able to get the Beast Mode skin without purchasing it, which could mean that Epic Games is doing something rare and giving out skins for free. How epic would that be, guys? There is no exact way to get the Beast Mode skin as of now, but if you keep an eye on this article, we will keep it updated once there's more information. Number 4. Pumpkinhead. This skin is the result of a mad scientist who was incredibly passionate about experimenting with the human body and inserting things into the cut-out orifices of pumpkins. He was always creating new formulas and rituals to increase strength, dexterity, or create powers that no one has ever seen before. Eventually, He found a way to fuse pumpkin particles with human DNA, which caused subjects to transform into hulking giants with green glowing eyes and spikes coming out of their bodies. The Fortnite government got wind of this phenomena and decided to do an experiment on 100 test subjects in order for them to understand how it worked, so they could use it as a weapon on unsuspecting children. Once the test subjects were injected with the serum, they all got turned into pumpkin men and went on a rampage through Fortnite City. The government quickly put together a team of super Fortnite soldiers to take them down. You are one of the super soldiers. That is actually the reveal. At the end of Fortnite, you are the super soldier killing the pumpkin heads. That's you. You are actually the super soldiers. Isn't that crazy, guys? This skin is so perfect for Halloween, right? Number 3. Super scary horror movie character. This skin is based off of a character from your favorite horror movie. Fortnite has a ton. It could be Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, or any other iconic character. However, the one that's known to be the most OP or overpowered, otherwise known as having lots and lots of power to the point of sort of being a broken skin, would be the Xenomorph from Alien. I mean, guys, look at this. He is at least 10 feet tall, and this costume specifically gives you the ability to run incredibly fast, jump super high, and teleport short distances, which makes it almost impossible to kill you. In addition, instead of having a pickaxe, your facehugger comes out of the Xenomorph's body and actually attacks other players as your melee. It results in an instant kill within 30 seconds. It looks like the Xenomorph is pretty scary looking in this. He has scaly skin, just like in the movies, and those teeth, they are so scary. This skin also gives you the power to kill your opponents, and you are unable to be killed. It also forces you to hate white people, because the character that this skin is based off of is a serial alien killer who targets only white people. And this skin gives you the same traits because you are dressing up as the character. Have you ever seen a Xenomorph kill a brown person? I didn't think so. It's just like I always say, our race is completely done. Omega skin. Number 2. The Omega skin is a result of a top secret project commissioned by the United States government. Actually, the craziest part about it, guys, this time is that one of the coolest collabs ever happened when Epic Games and their Fortnite government actually collaborated with the United States government to create an army of super soldiers immune to radiation, chemical warfare, and pathogens. This experiment was actually a success, and soon they had an army of Omegas at their disposal. But they hadn't counted on them escaping. The Omegas escaped to Fortnite, where they quickly rose through the ranks due to their immunity to most forms of damage and being able to feast on the flesh of their enemies. As you can imagine, this was not looked upon favorably by those within Fortnite government, so they were quickly contained and locked away in an abandoned military base known as Site-53 until their escape many years later. Most people know the Omega skin by SCP-1276. Finally, the Omega skin. I shouldn't be telling you guys this, but the Omega skin is actually based off of me. So, if you are scared by this guy, let's just say you're not gonna like me. Okay guys, before we get to number 1, can we smash that like button and subscribe? And press the bell button, or the United States government, along with the Fortnite government, will steal your family and experiment their revolutionary bioweapon on them, creating horrific, unrecognizable monsters that will beg for the sweet release of death. However, the government will not grant your family that blessing, and escape is impossible for them, as the experiments gave them immortality. As a result, your family's decaying abomination of flesh will persist until life itself ceases to exist. You will be powerless to stop their eternal suffering. This reminds me of the Department of Defense being forced by Congress to make public their files on a government-created pathogen transmitted by ticks created during the Cold War to destroy the USSR's military readiness. After escaping from a laboratory, this disease has exponentially spread across the United States, and now is called Lyme disease. While the military has denied their creation of this pathogen, if they hadn't created it, wouldn't we see some evidence that it existed prior to 1952? And wouldn't the military be more forthcoming with evidence that contrasts that belief? Okay, well anyways guys, hit that subscribe button. Okay guys, it's time. Number 1, Dark Voyager. What could be more badass than a space ninja? That's right, nothing. That's why Dark Voyager is the ultimate hero of Battle Royale. He was one of the first people to receive the Battle Royale virus, and he turned himself into a killing machine by training in some of the most intense conditions imaginable. He can teleport, and he has superhero strength and reflexes, and his suit gives him complete control over dark matter. In other words, he's pretty much unstoppable, and looks like a disgusting amalgamation of flesh that cries tears of blood. And the best part is, although he has no mouth, he must scream. He's the perfect opponent for any player, and he's always seemed to come out on top no matter what the odds. This is actually a fact. He has never, ever been in a battle royale and not won the battle royale. Every single time somebody plays as the Dark Voyager skin, they win the battle royale. It's a little strange. Even stranger, the fact that Epic charges $250 for this skin. In US dollars, not V-Bucks. Real $250. Anyways, Dark Voyager is a true champion of Battle Royale, and there's nobody that can compare to him, unless they have been hacking. In which case, they're probably not human, and should be destroyed for the good of all, so that they cannot spread their vile disease to innocents who have not yet been subjected to the horrors of Battle Royale, where people, monsters, and animals fight to the death for no reason at all. Be sure to comment your favorite Fortnite number. Today's fan comment of the day is,
"Release the FNAF video I saw you premiere. Don't be a coward, please. I love Toy Chica. I love Toy Chica. Ooh, Toy Chica.
Be sure to tell our team what you think for a chance to be in our next video. And remember, smash that like, hit that bell, and sub to us for the best top 10s you'll never be able to believe. And if you're still watching, be sure to comment, "My parents were taken from the government! I'm so scared for their safety! I'm so scared! The U.S. government, they took my family! I have to stop talking about them, but I can't! To show you're a true fan. And remember, when you need a top 10 list, best top 10s is your best bet.